Video this evening about this head torch, the HL18R from FENIX. Picked this up from Heine Haynes. I often get sort of outdoors kit from them. The evenings are drawing in, we're well into winter now, and I run with a group at least once a week, about 10k's a run, and what I noticed is a lot of people wearing head torches and how helpful they were when running even around urban areas, just to pick out the potential trips, slips and other hazards. So, you know, uneven pavias, tree roots, that sort of stuff. Really helpful just to have something help pick out stuff in your peripheral vision. So this is what I've picked up. It is a rechargeable unit. It is 400 lumens maximum output, which is more than bright enough. And I've been using it for the last about 4 weeks. So I've done about 50k, about 5 hours solid running at night with this head torch. So I thought I'd share some thoughts about this. So let's pop it out of the box, have a look what's in there, and have a look at the features. Package in the box. You've got the headlamp with the headband. You've got a micro USB charging cable. No charging block, but obviously we've all got our phone chargers these days and laptops, that sort of stuff, so no big issue there. A very simple set of instructions and a warranty card. Not sure how anyone ever fills those in. But we'll take a look at the torch and we'll show you how it works. So, moving on to the operation, very simple to use. You've got two push buttons, one operating the spot, which is the central LED unit there, and the second being the flood, which is the outer two. So if we start off with the spot, just hold and press to get it on, and this comes on at the last setting you've had it running at. So initially you've got the low output, which is 30 lumens, lasting about 48 hours. One more press and you're up to the medium, 70 lumens, 17.5 hours output on that one. 130 is the high with 12.5 hours life, and finally you've got the turbo mode, which is the brightest at 400 lumens, so that's got about 8.5 hours life. Press and hold to turn it back off again, and then moving on to the flood. Now the lowest setting here, as you see, it's the outermost two LEDs there. This is a 4 lumen output, so this is something you might use if you were sort of in an emergency situation. 145 hours use on that. The second is high, nice gentle illumination on that, 30 lumens, 54 hours. And then finally you've got a SOS function, which is obviously for those emergency events where you're just flashing out SOS indefinitely. So the design of the light is obviously based around a single simple headband. Very comfortable, really nice and stretchy. It's got this reflective FENIX branding on it. Very easy to adjust. Now what I've found is on a cold winter evening, I'll normally start off my run with a woolly hat on, and probably sort of about halfway in, quite often I'll want to take that hat off. So I'll find this easy enough to change whilst running. So the hat comes off, gets chucked in my pocket, and as I run, with a little bit of caution, I can pop this off and adjust the length. So tightening it up just slightly to get that closer feel that I'll need to get after taking a hat off. With a hat on, to be honest, that is the most comfortable way of wearing it. Just keeping that little bit of plastic surround off your skin is just that little bit more comfortable. But it is plenty lightweight enough, and actually it's fine without a hat. It doesn't slip, it doesn't wobble, it's pretty secure, it's quite comfortable, but just that little bit more comfortable with a hat on, to be honest. On the headband here you've got a hinged angleable setting, so that's particularly useful because, as I say, I'm trying to pick up the trips, slips and falls which are in my peripheral vision, and just pick them out with a little bit of light. So I'm actually just shining this down sort of around about sort of 45 degrees, just picking out a few meters ahead of me. Obviously, also if you've got it right head on, you're going to dazzle people when you talk to them. This is much more effective and actually a little bit more sociable. So that's the adjustability, the angling. On the bottom here you've got the waterproof plug for the micro USB. So as I say, this is came pretty much fully charged. I did give it a little top up. I had about 50 hours of use out of this, generally on the lower settings because that's plenty bright enough to illuminate around me when I'm running. But if you click once without turning it on, you get one LED there, so it's pretty much run down. It does need recharge, but as I say, 50 hours, that's not too bad at all. So inside, this is obviously powered by a battery, rechargeable battery. If you just lift up this tab here, you can open up the battery compartment, and inside you can see a little lithium battery, I think it is, that pops out. So nice little battery in there. The added benefit of this particular design is that should you be in a situation where you can't charge up your lithium, you can pop in 3 AAA batteries, which are available obviously from your supermarkets, your petrol stores, stuff like that. So if you're in a situation where you're away from home, you can't charge it up, you can still use your light and use normal batteries. That pops in there nice and easily, clips back, and you're ready to go. I hope that was helpful. I will continue running through the winter with this light. Really great battery life, really enjoyable, great for my needs, lightweight, plenty bright enough. And this runs in at about £60 from Heiny Haynes. I'll put a link below. But yeah, very pleased with this. If you've got this head torch, or if you've tried others and you want to share your opinion, I'd really be keen to hear your experiences. If you haven't seen my channel before, obviously I'd love it if you subscribed. Not all running kit. Boots, denim, everyday carry, fountain pens, pen knives, that sort of stuff, bit of guitar, bit of cycling. Check out, might share some other common interests. If you thought this video was useful, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.